Select devices.
Welcome to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour. Here we are again. We're back. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us. Kathy?
Oh my gosh, we are having so much fun. If you haven't listened to our episode from Wednesday, I have so many questions. The biggest one is, why not? Check it out. We've had so much fun.
We couldn't stop laughing. I mean, I can't, you can't make this stuff up.
I know.
We had a ball. You guys definitely check it out. Today, we've got some great fan questions. I can't wait to get into these today. And don't forget, if you have a question for Kathy and I, send them to bachelornation.com/golden hour. We have been getting so many great questions from you guys. Thank you for keeping them coming.
The questions and the comments have been great. We got our first update. It's been wonderful. Please send them in. But first, before we get started with today's questions, we're going to do the topic of the day. Are you ready, Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Today's topic is, what do you consider cheating? Some people think flirting is cheating. Others think dancing with someone else is cheating. Some think texting someone else is cheating. And then there are some more obvious ones like kissing or sleeping with someone, or maybe hooking up with someone. So where is the line for you when it comes to what cheating is, and how do you communicate that with partners?
Well, I'm all about communication. My lips aren't sealed, that's for sure.
I mean, to me, if it looks like a dog and smells like a dog, it's a dog. Right?
A cheat is a cheat. I
Yeah,
mean, flirting, it depends. That's not cheating.
I don't think flirting's cheating.
No.
I don't. And I don't think
dancing with somebody, come on.
I was going to say that's not cheating.
No.
I mean, I think even depending on how the kiss is not cheating. You know, if it's just like a hug, so nice to see you. Making out is cheating.
Texting, they're saying texting is cheating. Depends on what's on the text.
Susan, there's sexting and then there's texting.
I don't do that either.
Okay. We're teaching Susan about hooking up and sexting.
I can't get past the hooking up thing.
Okay.
Anyhow,
so where
cheating
is the line?
is making out with somebody and going all the way.
Wait a minute.
That's
Cheating is, wait a minute, having sex with someone?
Yes.
Or making out with someone?
Yeah, it's cheating.
That's
on you.
it? Great.
You're not allowed to kiss somebody else when we're in a
Great. If
relationship.
those are your two rules for cheating?
Yeah, why? What's coming?
Oh, what's coming is I can't wait for your next boyfriend because he and I are going to Italy. I promise I won't sleep with him and I won't kiss him, but we're going to have a great time in Italy.
Oh, you can't do that.
It's not cheating. I just asked you.
No, you didn't.
I said, do you consider
going on a trip together was not in this equation here.
It just said, where is the line when it comes to what is cheating? I asked you what cheating was. You said making out. The world heard it, Susan. You said making out or sleeping with him. So I'm telling you, I'm not going to make out with your boyfriend and I'm not going to sleep with him, but he's going to Italy with me and we're going to have a great time. I won't kiss him.
But I'm coming.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Why would you want to go with my boyfriend and I don't even have one?
Because I don't have one. And if you have one in any port in a storm, he'll do.
What is cheating to you, Kat?
Honestly, I think there can be, in all seriousness, which we have not been today, all affairs of the heart and affairs of the mind are cheating. But when I think of cheating, I think what does real danger to a relationship. And I think,
too,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What can do emotional damage? The physical. I used to say to my husband, this is true. We used to say to each other, you can do a lot of things. You can gamble the grocery money when we were younger, but you cheat on me, we're done. It's over. I would walk away.
But what's cheating?
For me, cheating is having a relationship with another person, male, female, another person, sexual, emotional, that you've acted on where I am not number one anymore.
Yeah.
Even in the short term, where
That's
your mind and body part is somewhere else.
People think flirting and dancing with somebody is cheating.
I mean, some people I don't think I don't think that's cheating. But I think insecure people might think,
Yeah.
if I asked your boyfriend to dance with me, you're not insecure. It wouldn't bother you at all. You'd say, go for it. I'm going to go get a drink at the bar. But
Well, I know I've been to religious churches, and some people think dancing is not appropriate. Period. Dancing.
But that's different. That's like a sin. I'll tell you, my sister, stepsister, was very jealous. If her husband even looked at another woman, she could go postal. So, I think I think we all know what's cheating. You and I know what would be cheating. And I can assure you, my husband knew what was cheating.
All righty. You ready for the questions today, Kat? This is from Karen.
Are we going to have some good questions?
She didn't put her age or where she's from.
Well,
Hi, Kathy and Susan. I could use some dating advice or words of encouragement. I used to be bedbound and weighed almost 600 pounds. After getting gastric bypass surgery and working on myself, I am much healthier and happier. Unfortunately, despite losing a lot of weight, I am very self-conscious of my new body. It's completely hindered my dating life and ability to put myself out there. I am proud of all that I have done, but I am bummed to still be feeling this way. Any tips? Thank you both. Love you, ladies. God bless her.
Can I just say, yay to you, Karen,
Yes,
that
Karen.
you used to weigh 600 pounds and I'm guessing couldn't. Yeah, you said bedbound. Let's just be honest here, friends. If you've lost that much weight, you've got a lot of loose skin because our body can only, reabsorb, react so much. So if you can afford it,
Go get the surgery.
if you can afford it, go get the surgery and get your body. I will tell you, and Susan, I've said it on this podcast, I used to weigh 200 pounds and, now I weigh, 130, whatever. And my skin is not what it,
Yes,
what
it is. You're fine. I've seen it.
I'm saying. It's not taut,
It's
tight
not
skin.
600 pounds down to, but
I'm just saying, no, let me finish. My point is, I sometimes feel, I look in the mirror and it's like body dysmorphia, like, ugh, I look awful because I see the person that way that. And that may be partially what's going on with her. And maybe partially that, her skin needs some medical attention. I mean, I'm just being
I agree
honest.
with that. 100%. I would take a loan and I'd finish the process, or maybe she already has. I don't know. But she's hindered by her dating life, that she had no dating life, and she's worried about putting herself out there. You should feel fabulous. You did this. Stand proud. Love yourself, because it's not going to be worth dating anybody until you love yourself. Be proud of yourself. You've accomplished something really huge. And you never dated. You were in bed. So it's like a learning thing for you. Try little things.
I was going to say,
just do
you got to
small
give it time.
steps.
Yeah.
But
you got to give it
definitely
some time.
do it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Karen, you got to give yourself some grace here.
Proud of you, Karen.
We're proud of you for losing the weight, and you said you're much healthier and happier. Yay, you! But
Yay.
take it a step at a time. If you feel like
Take
a
your
surgery
time.
would help you, if you feel like getting out and meeting small groups, just do it a step at a time. You don't, just like, even after you had the gastric bypass surgery, you didn't lose all that weight overnight. It does.
No.
These changes
It
in
took
your
time.
personal life take time too.
We're
all right.
proud of you. Go for it.
Yeah, really proud of you. Good for you.
Your breaches or that's LifeLock.
Visit
Every moment count. From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious.
Okay. This is from Heaven, not from upstairs, but her person's name is Heaven, age 64, from Chula Vista. Hello, golden hour gals. I hope this question isn't too personal. I am just a woman in my 60s trying to look my best and think you are both so gorgeous. I was curious about your beauty routines and your feelings on plastic surgeries, fillers, and Botox. I am considering getting some work done to feel more confident in myself, but my husband says that I don't need anything done. It's not that I, quote, need it. It's more that I want to just feel better about myself. Would love to just hear you two talk about this topic and normalize it for women our age so I could feel a little less shame, self-judgment around it. Thank you so much. Susan,
go,
let's say it in
girl.
unison. Just do it.
Just do it. But the thing is, you don't do it for anyone else
That's
but
right.
yourself.
And she said that.
A little Botox will freeze a little muscle, but the problem is it only lasts a couple months, like 4 months.
Okay,
But
Susan, come on.
absolutely.
Let's spill it. Let's spill it. Have we talked, you, me, and Nancy, about the three of us going for facelifts and us all taking care of each other?
Absolutely. Yes, we're all going to take care of one another.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I mean, my beauty routine.
I started a kitty. I'm
That's right.
saving my pennies.
I'm saying that I would do it all. Susan, I've done fillers. I've done Botox. I
Absolutely.
mean, I would
have
do
no
plastic
problem
surgery.
with it.
I don't have any
And
problem with
anybody that judges you are jealous because they're not doing it.
it. Tell us what you really think, Susan.
Yeah, more power to you.
Yeah, no, and you're right. Susan's absolutely right. Do it because you want to feel good about yourself. It doesn't matter what your husband says. It really doesn't matter.
It's funny. If somebody asked me, I would tell them, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got shot up over here a little bit.
Yeah.
But I love the people that say, oh, no, I've had no work done. Hello.
There were some women on our show who said that. We're like,
It's
we can
so
still see the needle
obvious.
marks. But I will say, as far as beauty routines
it.
go, yeah, own it and enjoy
We
it.
take care of our skin, definitely.
Yep. I mean, I get
Definitely.
facials once a month.
She's
I
lucky.
never, ever go out in the sun without sunscreen on and a hat on. And I wash my face with moisturizers. I put on like eye cream, night
She
moisturizers.
calls them her what creams? What do you call them? Your
I don't
you
know.
have a name for them. You pack your.
I don't know.
Oh God, yes, you do.
Okay, well, it'll come to me. But I'm just saying, I use, and you know what? It doesn't have to all be expensive stuff. It can be, drugstore.
Hidden for a long time. I come from baby oil and iodine error.
Can I just tell you, it's time for me to do my PSA, otherwise known as public service announcement. I was at the dermatologist, speaking of skin routines, yesterday. I have not sat in the sun since I was 28. I remember the day I said, I literally was 28 years old. I never go out without sunscreen on my body. I have just had yesterday, you can't see it up on my forehead, 3 skin cancers, precancerous
Yeah.
things burned off.
Yep.
And
And she's telling the truth. We're in St. Martin, and we did go out in the sun, but she lathers up and reapplies.
Yeah,
and, she's
and I wear
careful.
long sleeves whenever I can.
Yeah.
And
I'm
yeah.
Italian. I get brown of walking outside, but
Have you ever had a skin cancer, Susan?
yes, I had melanoma actually. I've had 2 nose surgeries. Like I said, baby oil and iodine. I play golf. I have a convertible. I'm in the garden. I'm doing the mulch. I'm outside all the time. So, yeah,
Wow.
I take care of it. I go to the dermatologist every year. But your skincare routine is yours.
Yeah.
You use whatever you use, but
Yeah.
definitely take care of yourself.
Yeah, and I will tell you, my facialist said people think it's about the makeup. Like people say, "Oh, Kathy, your
No.
makeup looks so pretty." It's not. It's the
It's what's
skincare.
underneath.
It's what's
Absolutely.
underneath. So thank you
Absolutely.
for
Thank
writing that
you.
question in.
Yeah. All right. This one's from Lily, and she's 29, and she's from Virginia Beach. Hey, ladies. Hope you're both doing well. I love, love, love your podcast. I need help with an age-old dating problem. Getting over my ex. Ugh. My ex broke up with me for someone else around a year ago. She and her new girlfriend are still together and couldn't be happier. Me, on the other hand, I've had trouble moving on. I compare everyone I date back to her, and I still just miss our relationship. I have muted her on social media, but when I have looked, seeing her and her new partner is so painful. How long does it take to truly get over someone? And what are ways you've gotten over people in the past? Clearly, she wasn't the right person for me, considering she dumped me to date someone else. But I can't get over her. Any advice is appreciated. Thank you, my queens.
Oh,
I
first of
feel
all,
you.
yeah, that's so sad. I would say to you,
It's a year.
it's a year.
First thing I say is time.
It's time. It's also, instead of, I don't know that she's doing this, Lily, but instead of sitting around and and you're probably not sitting around, but you know what? Put yourself in situations to meet new people, because sitting and thinking about her all the time,
And
it's going to
seeing
keep
her
her
on
from moving
social
on.
media with her new girlfriend, like
Well,
that
she muted her,
hurts.
which
Yeah, I
means
know. That
she can't
sucks.
see it. But I think that when you say you compare everyone back to her and you missed your relationship, well, clearly, Lily, your relationship wasn't great, because at least not for your partner, because she broke up with you. So I think maybe you have a little bit of fantasy of what your relationship was and compared to what you wanted it to be, right?
Something crazy just entered my mind that people have said to me in the past. It's like a cliche, but get over somebody, you got to get under somebody to get over somebody. Remember that
Oh,
saying?
No,
I
Susan,
think you
I've
should
never heard
date
that.
somebody else.
I don't
Go
think that's
put
what that
yourself
expression
out there.
means. I do not think that's what that expression means.
Yeah, it is.
Get under someone?
In other words, be with somebody else. It helps you get over.
Are we talking having sex for you? It's going to have all the terms and what they mean.
Oh, Kathy, zip it. I feel bad, honey, but you know, it's usually time and meeting somebody else.
And
Put
she says
yourself
she
out
wasn't
there.
Yep. And she says clearly she wasn't the right person for me, considering she dumped me to date someone else. Lily,
You're
she was
right.
not. You're absolutely right. So, honey,
And-
just wait, move on, try to get over it. It's just
and feel
time.
blessed, because obviously she may do this to the next person too.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
the next
you,
one's
Lily.
from Sophia.
Okay.
She is age 32 from Milwaukee. Hello, Susan and Kathy. Please help me, LOL. I'm in the midst of planning my wedding and my mom is driving me nuts. I've always dreamed of planning this day with her, but we've been at each other's throats for months. Every decision I want to make, she likes the complete opposite. Our tastes are just super different, and it's putting a huge strain on my relationship with her and also her relationship with my fiance. It's tough because she and my dad are paying for the wedding, so I feel like she is getting the final say on our day, but it's not going to feel like ours at all if she has her way with everything. Any thoughts on how we can come to a compromise on some of this? Or should I just say we shouldn't work together on planning it anymore for the sake of our relationship? Thanks for any help you can give. Obsessed with you ladies. Well,
We
thank
love you.
We love you, Sophia.
Ouch, it's such a pain in the butt when moms are controlling.
I can tell you what I did with my daughter, and you might
What?
suggest this to mom, Sophia. I gave my daughter a budget, and I said, you
Do
can
what you
do
want.
anything you want with it. You can put a down payment on a house. You can put it towards a car. You can do whatever you want. And she planned the entire wedding. And when she wanted me to come with her to look at things and flowers and sample food, we did that. So, Sophia, my suggestion would be, Mom, how do you feel about, since it's my day, tell me what my budget is, and I want you to be part of it, but I really want to plan my wedding. And if she says, well, Daddy and I are paying, then you have a decision to make. Because, you know, he who has the gold can make the rules. So if you don't
When
like
she-
it, pay for your own wedding.
When she says, Daddy and I are footing the bill, but it is my wedding, Mom. I don't like that. I mean, I'll compromise on some things, but that is not going to happen on my wedding day.
But the daughter,
She has a right. That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
she-
The daughter has a right. My daughter knew I would spend more than she would. So she goes, Mom, do what you want. Just make it black tie. Okay.
I mean, my daughter had exquisite taste, but I'm saying, I think there's two
You
sides.
got to
There's-
speak up, right?
No, but Susan, there's two choices here. One is them who has the gold makes the rules. You don't like it? Take a loan and pay for your own wedding. Say, Mom, you're an invited
Why?
guest.
Why do parents have to control what kind of wedding it is? just
I didn't
because
say
they're
they
paying?
have to, but
Oh.
it's. I'm saying if mommy is controlling it and she's paying for it, she may be one of those moms who says, "Hey, I'm paying for it. I'm going to do what I want to do with it." That's possible. And I'm saying to
It's
Sophia,
not her wedding.
but she's paying for it.
I don't care. She's supposed to. It's her mother.
Oh, well, tell that to all the girls out there who've paid for their own weddings. Okay, let's start that conversation.
I wish you luck, honey. Try to talk to her.
Try to talk
maybe
to her.
cry a little bit and say, Mommy, I don't want to upset you, but I really don't want that
Oh,
kind.
great,
I
Susan.
want
So now
this
you're saying be
kind."
disingenuous. Like
No,
lie to
that's
your mother.
genuine. She's upset, so cry.
Okay.
Sophia, good luck.
And happy wedding.
And
I
call
hope
me
it
if you
turns
need
out.
me. I'll come marry you. She
I
probably
knew
won't
that was
like that
coming.
either. She probably wants you in a church, and that would get her back perfectly. DM me, babe. Okay, this is from Carrie, age 57, from Indianapolis. Hi, Golden Girls. I have a bit of a dating dilemma I could use some help with. I recently started dating this guy. Let's call him John. John checks all my boxes and seems like the kind of guy I have been waiting to find. Everything was going great between us for a few months. And after, it was all green flags. Yay. I got a call from my friend who said she heard he previously cheated on his last few girlfriends. I confronted John about it, and he said it's true, but that he's worked on himself and has gone to therapy and promises he won't cheat on me. I am struggling because I have always been a believer in the once a cheater, always a cheater theory. But John is such a sweetheart, and I really can't imagine him doing that to me. Am I being naive? Should I get out before we get deeper into this and I could get more hurt? Or do I trust him that he's changed? I mean, he's never cheated on me, and everyone has a past. I need an unbiased opinion. What do you ladies think? XO Carrie.
What do you think, Susan?
Oh, because you don't want to ask me. I'm a believer and he's good now. He loves you. He's not going to do it again. I want to see the good in people. Everybody does make mistakes.
What do you think? I'm going to say take a baseball bat to him?
I didn't know. Who said anything that I said about you?
You're like, what? I always look for the good. Yeah, so I look for the bad. Here's the thing. We don't know how long they've been dating.
A couple months, right?
So why are we worried? Why is she worried?
She don't want to get him really deep.
Well, you know what?
For
Love
a
is
few
risk.
months.
Love is
For a few
risk.
months.
So
everything was going great for a few months.
Yeah.
Take the risk. You like
you got to
him?
take. Yeah,
He's
you like
good.
it. You got to take
Yeah.
the risk. And you know what? No risk, no gain. And who knows? You might date him another 2 months and decide it isn't all green flags, that you don't like him, and has nothing to do with him cheating on his ex-girlfriends. I mean, his past relationships. So
I like that he went to therapy about it.
I
don't know.
know.
Is he
I
like
I
a
think-
sex
I think-
freak and he cheats that way? You know, those guys have issues, but therapy helps people sometimes. You got to
and
take a chance.
I think it's.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everyone has everyone makes mistakes, but not the same one 3 times, right?
A couple times he did it, yeah.
I don't know. I don't
So
think once a
how
cheater,
much,
always
how
a cheater.
good he is to you and how happy you are with him. Yes, you're taking a chance, but you take a chance with anybody you're falling in love with. Anything can happen. And honestly, if he did, it's going to hurt like hell, but never regret the moments so that you learned from him, grew with him, and enjoyed him.
Yeah, and I'm saying they haven't dated long enough to know.
Yeah,
They haven't dated something else. You know what I'm saying? She might meet a guy at the bus stop she likes better. I mean, but I will say to you, Carrie, when you say it's all green flags, Susan, is there
Yes.
a perfect relationship anywhere in
Nope.
life?
No, there is not.
So be realistic, Carrie, in your assessment of him. Be realistic. No one is perfect. All right. Well, that amazing group of questions today.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who wrote in. We're wishing you guys all the best, whether you're dating, planning a wedding, whatever's going on. And if you want to send us a question, head to bachelornation.com/golden hour and submit yours now. We really do love hearing from you. We love sharing our opinions. Susan and I love arguing with each other who's right. So keep those questions coming.
Okay, then. Now, before we wrap up for today, Kathy, I have an idea for a new little game. How about we
Is this
play-
because you failed at truth? Is this
I
'cause-
suck at quandary. Okay, so how
Okay.
about we play a round of truth or drink?
Oh,
Get
wait,
your wine.
drink? Wait, drink? I'm in.
Get your wine.
All right, I got it. Let's do this.
All right.
I'm always down for spilling. I'll do whatever I got to do to get my glass of wine. Let's do it. All right.
All right.
The best vacation stories happen when everything feels effortless. As America's favorite vacation company for 55 years, booking with Apple Vacations is like turning on easy mode. You can find the best deals all on one site and enjoy added perks. So all that's left to do is let the stories unfold.
Toppings you love.
Perfect for period protection from your lightest. 15% off with promo code
Weirdest thing you've ever been asked on a date.
We're asked on a date.
.com, promo code TRY15 for 15% off life-changing period.
Drink on that
We're
one,
drinking.
'cause it's you can't lose. I get to drink or answer the question. I mean, who cares? All right.
What's the weirdest thing you've been asked on a date? Now, I guess this means if we don't want to answer it, we drink. Is that?
Well, for me, it's you can't lose. I get to drink or answer the question. I mean, who cares? All right. So what's the weirdest thing you've been asked on a date?
Weird? I don't know.
I can't.
I
think we
can't
both have
think
to
of
drink. We're both going to
okay.
drink on that.
We're
one, 'cause-
drinking.
All right. Oh, who
Yum.
had your favorite night one dress on Golden Bachelor? That's easy. I loved mine.
I was just going to say my feathers.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
my own.
remember them. Do you remember them?
I
all?
liked Edith's gold dress. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that was pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I honestly, Kathy, I was more into getting to know them. I couldn't even tell you what everybody wore.
I can't either.
Isn't that
I can't
crazy?
either. You're right. All right. Where is the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
Ah,
Come on, spill.
on a rooftop in Miami in the jacuzzi.
Oh shoot! You're gonna believe this. You know what my answer was? Oh, I don't
The
want
bed.
my kids to. Yeah. Thanks a lot. No, it was also in a jacuzzi, but
It
my
was
kids.
not fun. I don't like doing it in jacuzzis.
It's yuck. That was yeah. But there was more to that story. But I don't have to drink because I can't. My kids can't hear this.
I know.
All right. Which Bachelor Nation couple do you truly think will get married next?
Oh, I know that one.
Well, who?
Kelsey and Joey.
No. What? Are you joking?
Oh, Braden and Christina
No.
first. But what? Who? What?
Katie and Zach.
Oh, I forgot them too. There's a few
Drink.
of them
You're
going
wrong.
to get married.
Drink. You got to drink. You're
It
wrong.
doesn't say drink when you're wrong. It
Okay,
says
then I'll drink because
when
I
you-
was right. Who cares?
I think a few of them are gone too, but who's next?
Oh,
maybe
geez.
you're right. Maybe you're
Oh.
right because they're closer to getting married than the other ones.
That's what I think.
No, yeah.
Take a drink.
No, Braden
Okay,
and Christina.
Susan, you've
Are
learned
you-
some. Wait. Before you read this one, you've learned some terms.
I
You know what
it
hooking
is.
up is. Oh, you know. Okay, great. Read it.
I was a flight attendant, Kathy.
This has nothing to do with me.
Yes. Yes, it does. Are you a member of the Mile High Club?
This is not a credit card club.
Do you know what the Mile High Club
Yes, I
is?
do. It's having sex in the bathroom on an airplane.
Yes.
What
I was
the
a
hell does that
flight
have to do with
attendant
being a
for
flight
all
attendant?
those years and never was a member of the Mile High Club.
Okay,
when my
Susan?
ex-husband and I went to Hawaii to get married, I said, Dickie, I've never had sex on the airplane, so you got to come in here. I want to be a member of the Mile High Club.
Can I just tell you, I was never a flight attendant, and I've never been a member of the Mile High Club. But you know why? I can barely turn my ass around in that bathroom by myself.
It's like it's just a moment. It's not really sex, but whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that was funny. Where are we?
What's the worst date you've ever been on? Oh,
I
Jesus.
have had a few of them.
Give me one.
He didn't show up.
Okay, that's good. You know, my worst date, it was actually right before I went on the show. It was a guy who just sat and talked about his deceased wife.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Been
I've
there.
said this on the podcast before.
I've
Oh my
been
God, he
there.
wouldn't shut up.
I was
about
a
his deceased-
counselor. I can't. I just can't.
No,
let me
this guy-
pay the bill for you and let me out of here.
No, this guy was like, you know, I would say, "Oh, I like your glasses." My wife picked them out for me.
Oh.
You know, oh, you live in a
That's a
house
sin.
wherever. Oh, my wife picked it. I got to the point where I just wanted to say shit to see if I could get him to
can't.
say my wife did it. All right.
I kind of want to skip the next one.
We're not skipping the
Have
next
you
one.
ever sent a nude photo?
Absolutely not. Have you?
It's none
Drink.
of your business.
That's not an answer.
Yes, I have.
Drink. You didn't have to drink because you answered the question. Susan, you really struggle with rules of games. You
I
really
don't do any rules. Have you met me? I break them all.
All right.
Okay.
Which Golden Bachelor date do you wish you could steal? That's easy. Anyone that Joan's on. I'll bring to that.
Which Golden Bachelor date do
Do you wish you could steal? I wanted damn Ellen's dresses and diamonds. Come on. Or the helicopter or the boat.
I like the helicopter with Faith. I
Or the-
called that date before it happened.
Yeah. Really, I've said this
Yeah.
before on
The
this
yacht,
podcast.
the
I got
whole
nothing. I didn't get a date. I didn't get quartz. I didn't get a rose. I got nothing.
Okay. Oh, God. Who wrote these? Who is the last person you text? Would
Who?
you read the text?
Who's the last? Well, mine was boring. Mine was to my daughter. What was yours?
I'm on the podcast, can't talk.
Mine was to my daughter. How did read her daughter, my granddaughter? How'd she do in school today? Really boring. Okay. Oh, Susan, is there anything I do that really annoys you?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God!
But you're getting way better at it, girlfriend. And I
Wait.
love
What
you.
do I do that really annoys
You
you?
overtalked me. Shut the hell up and listen. And you got to do this. And you got to do. Shut up. Pause. Okay, Kathy. Is there anything I do that really annoys you? Are they trying to put us in counseling or what?
They're trying to break us up before we
Let's drink to that, girlfriend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Salute.
Can I just say,
Gendon, baby. 100 years.
people wonder we really are good friends. I'm telling you, the hell with Gary and Teresa. You were the best thing that came out of
and
this.
we argue and we at each other, and then we love you. We don't say goodbye without saying I love you. Good night.
Yep. All right.
What do I do that annoys
Wait a
you,
minute.
Kathy?
Wait a minute.
Stupidity annoys you.
Oh, I know. Honestly, what you do. Well,
All right,
first of all, I
she's
want to
going to
say
have a list in a minute. Now, be nice.
what you. Susan asked for your advice. Asked for my advice,
getting
particularly
hot
in one. I know I'm dying. Susan asked for my advice, and then I give her my advice. And she goes, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, then why the hell did you ask for my advice? Well, I just
I
want
was
to see what you
curious.
say. Yeah, I was curious. So now when she asks my advice, I'm like, why do you want it? Are you just curious or do you want
I
are you
want to
gonna
know
do-
what you think. Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay. Have you ever had Susan, have you ever hooked up? That's the old word for a one night stand.
No, I have
That's-
not.
I haven't either.
No, we're weird.
No,
We're weird. Well, maybe. No.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it was more than once. That would have been like a friend with benefit thing.
oh my God. You were,
But I
okay.
liked him. Like I wanted a relationship, but he didn't. So, yeah. So, no, it wasn't a one night stand.
While you're talking, I'm drinking. I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
see. I'm making you
Okay,
nervous.
what are your thoughts on sex toys? That
Girlfriend.
truly is the next question.
I wish I took stock in them.
Oh, look at you. You're learning the financial rules I've
I
been
think
giving
not
you. Buy
only do
stock.
I enjoy them, that I think partners should be comfortable with everybody enjoying them.
So, should we tell everyone what Susan gave me for my birthday?
And she loved it. Best birthday present she ever received.
Well, a hookup would have been a better birthday gift, but you know,
no,
you gotta
not
take
a
what you get.
hookup. That's a one night stand. This one gets recharged and it could go forever.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Some people struggle in certain ways and they're helpful.
Oh, look
No.
at now she's playing the political
I don't
card here.
struggle.
You're not on the struggle bus? Okay. All right. Besides each other, who from Golden Bachelor, oh, this is easy for me. Besides each other, who from Golden Bachelor would you want to be stranded on a desert island with? You got to think about this.
All right.
We take the people we really like,
Yeah,
and
we love
then we
Nancy.
take the people we really don't like.
I couldn't. No.
I'm kidding. Don't
That's
write
a
into me,
lot.
guys. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. All right, Kath, you ready for this one?
Oh,
Would
God.
you have sex in the fantasy suite. You're down to 2
Or 3.
or 3.
You know the truth? You want the truthful answer?
Well, you could give me whatever you want.
No, I'll give you the truthful answer. If I had gotten to the fantasy suite,
Try it before you buy it. No.
I would have been so convinced, because
That he
I am
was-
confident.
Yeah.
I would have been so convinced that he would choose me.
Mhm.
I would have been planning for the future, and I would have probably had sex with him. Yep.
Mhm.
What about you?
I'm not telling.
Yes,
I
you
don't-
are.
I'd have to be in the moment. Probably if you got that far, like that's
Yeah.
what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. They just assume.
I mean, I'd like to go to the fantasy suite just to see what goes on there.
To watch.
I mean, I know, I don't want to watch.
You're
What's
scaring
wrong
me.
with you?
I'm having wine. You're making me drink every question.
See, here's the problem for all of
Here
you
goes,
who are
loose
listening.
lips.
Susan drinks, she gets loose lips. You know, what can we say?
I'm funny though and cute sometimes. All right, kids.
As I just choked on that last sip of
That
wine.
was a lot of fun, Kat, don't you think?
It really was super fun.
And once again, we thank you all for joining us today on Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour. You know what, guys? We couldn't do this without you. I'm so glad that you're tuning in and enjoying us. We mean no harm. We love everybody, and we just speak from the heart.
And, Susan, that is such a great point. The other thing is, guys, we love hearing from you, but know that we are kind-hearted people. If you take what we say and it makes you feel better and helps you, we're happy for that. But the biggest message here is love your life, enjoy your life. That's what we're doing. And to that end, we love that you tune in and listen to us. And we hope you're following our podcast, because life is hard enough. You got to laugh a little bit along the way.
And it's very short. Enjoy every single moment of it.
And please
don't
get us a
judge.
date.
Please don't judge us. We mean no harm. And, maybe, Kathy, that's why we don't have dates, because we're loud, we're fun, we're obnoxious, we intimidate people. And I'm really kind and soft and cuddly.
You know what? You and I both are. So
I know.
So send in your date request for both of us. Send in your
Oh, Kathy
your
already
questions.
got one. If you listen to all of our podcasts, you'll know I was left out in the cold. But make sure to submit your questions to us so we can talk to you. Go to bachelornation.com/golden hour to send them.
And please subscribe, because we do have new episodes coming out every week. And in the meantime, listen to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to podcasts. Have a great
We'll
week.
be here.
We'll be here. Till next time. See ya.
Ciao.